Hey, what's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here and I'm back with a new short movie. Yeah, I know I'm uploading a lot of short movies. I'm enjoying that. Again, I just wanted to remind you guys who are getting, fed up with short movies and all. It's just that I really like making them right now. I will try to make movies in the end of this month as well as in the beginning of the next one. There will be a lot of movies coming your way. Do not worry. And yeah, as you guys guessed from title, it is another unscripted movie. The name of this movie is What If Naruto Was Chaos? And yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's story and shout out to AK Galaxy, my guy, for suggesting me this idea and it's going to be a harem one. And yeah, there are a lot of references and universes including into this. You can say it is a huge crossover between three different alternate universes altogether. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you do, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I apologize if I spell or talk in the wrong language about the names or anything, mispronounce. Yeah, that was the word. I was trying to remember that one. If I mispronounce any word, I apologize in advance because yeah, English is not my first language, and yeah, I'm just getting better at it. Thanks to your help as well as my own skills. Anyway, enough of my yip-yapping, and without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Story begins with the birth of two legends, Naruto Uzumaki and Satsuki Uchiha, twin sister of Sasuke Uchiha, in Konoha Gakure no Sato. Since birth, Naruto's face was locked. He was bound to become the Jinchuriki of the mighty, Kyubi no Yoko, the nine-tailed Biju. And as time passed, many things happened. And many things Naruto came to realize as he started to regain his consciousness. At the age of 4, he realized that he was orphaned, and everyone in the village hated him. So much that even on his birthday, they hunted him down, tied him up, and beated him. No matter how much he cried for help, nobody came, not even his loved ones. Or at least that's what he thought. But when they did arrive, they looked quite sorrowful, full of grievance, and full of guilt and hatred for themselves. Naruto could not make up why, but he could just sense them all emotions from all of them. And some more time passed by. Naruto started to grow up. He was now 6 years old. Quite a mischievous child, and that is when he met with the love of his life, Satsuki Uchiha. She was going with her little brother Sasuke as well as their big brother Itachi when they met. Now Itachi was one of Naruto's protectors and was one that Naruto could call his own Nissan as well. And when Itachi saw Naruto's reaction, he smiled and he pushed Sasuke towards him, which led to two of them becoming childhood sweethearts. Mikoto neither Fugaku minded because both of them were secretly best friends with Naruto's father and mother, unknown to him obviously. And some more time passed. At the age of 9, it was Naruto's birthday. Naruto sneaked out of his house. He knew it was risky because if he got caught, he will get beaten, bruised, and even more better, dead, in their eyes at least. He made his way all the way past the village up to the Uchiha compound, which was far away from the village for some reason. And after getting there, he went towards Satsuki's house, from back door obviously, and went towards her room. As he knocked on her window, "Psst, hey Sasuke." As Sasuke opened the window, "Naruto, what are you doing here? You know what time it is?" "Yeah, I just wanted to meet you." "Why?" "It's my birthday today. You forgot?" Naruto asked, looking at her with puppy eyes. "No, I'm just kidding with you." As she brought out a cake, "Come on upstairs." As she pulled Naruto inside, as both of them were chatting, when Sasuke woke up. "Oi, what the hell are you two doing?" It's my birthday and this is a dream. You're just sleepwalking." "Huh, figures. Why would Naruto be here otherwise?" Now Sasuke went back to sleep. While this was going on, we go towards Hokage office. And as the meeting ended without a hitch and Kakashi returned. Any sign? Luckily this time around, no, but Naruto went towards the Uchiha compound. I followed him in suit, and, well, I couldn't enter, so I asked Itachi to do so. As Itachi then jumped in. He's just celebrating his birthday with, well, Satsuki. That is good, Itachi. Those two have sure gotten close. It was I who pushed her to be close to them. And I guess both of them just grown out on each other. But don't you think that the curse of Uchiha hatred might grow on her once she find out about what the village does to Naruto? That is true, but we will figure that out later. I am pretty sure that Satsuki will not be enraged with this. But I must warn you, there is a tendency in the Uchiha females. If they get too much infatuated and attached to one male, they tend to do the worst things ever. If anyone hurts those who are close to them. And Hiruzen then asked, you think that Satsuki is going on that path? Unfortunately, yes. Why don't you stop them from eating? That will not be good, because it will only grow. You can only hope for the best, said Itachi, as both of them sighed and nodded. Talking about Naruto, he's quite different, said Kakashi. What do you mean? I saw him in the forest. I mean, quite a while back, when he and Satsuki got to know each other, and still do whenever he goes there. He is comforted by the animals, and not only that, as if the nature itself, the chakra itself, is comforting Naruto. I could have sworn I saw a chakra figure just, patting Naruto. It must be your imagination. Or at least that's what would I have said if I hadn't experienced the same thing myself, said Hiruzen, as Itachi's eyes widened, and so did Kakashi's. You think he's special? Okage-sama? Yes, it might be true, and that is why I am worried. Because if Naruto really is special, I mean different kind of special, then things might not look too good for Konoha. I mean, think about it. Due to the course of their actions, I guess, call it a karma or something, many of our traits as well as our missions have dropped, right? Our rank as the strongest is dwindling. And I think it is because of the treatment of the people that has been directed towards Naruto. That may be true, but really? Yeah, that is all I could come up with. You're right. And at that point, they started to observe Naruto. As Naruto grew more, entered the academy, his powers, as they call, started to grow. He could now think of anything and it became reality. At one point, they all witnessed Naruto resurrecting his parents. It was 13th of his birthday, and let's just say Kiba, being a bully, told him that he did not have any parents. As Naruto then went towards the graveyard, where many of the people who lay dead remained, with many unmarked graves. It was done to, protect those who were close to them and did not defile their graves. I just wish that my parents were here. If any one of you are, I'm just, I don't hate you for leaving me. It's just that I miss you. And I wish you would be here. As Naruto said these words, suddenly something happened. As if the reality itself was changed, and two coffins rose from the ground, as if they never were dug up. And two people was in there as the coffin decklets were removed from within. As both of them wore the similar robes. One had the red hair and pale skin and violet eyes. She was a woman named Kushina Uzumaki. The other one being Minato Namikaze. As both of them stepped outside and looked at each other in shock. Kushina? Minato-kun, why are you... Oh my god, we died. Naruto? As Naruto was just frozen there. Yes? Naruto then said, getting out of his stupor. Oh my god, how much time has passed, Minato? As Minato then bent down on one knee. He hardly could walk, but he mustered up all the courage he could, as he put both of his hands on the boy's shoulder. Listen to me, little one. Are you Naruto Uzumaki? Yes. As next thing Naruto knew, he was being hugged. Suddenly, the Hokage was alerted, and many shinobis, Hanbus, and Hokage arrived there. Minato, Kushina, Hiruzen, is this our son? Yes. As Kushina also hugged Naruto tightly. As Hiruzen was shocked. How did this? We don't know, but we're happy to be here. Time skip. 5 hours later. They what? They will pay for this reason. I did not sacrifice my life alongside my wife so they could just trample on our lost wish and do this to our son, our legacy. And you have no right to keep it hidden from him. I did not specifically tell you that to hide it from Naruto. I just thought that you thought what was best for Naruto. It was our decision, reason. But thank you for as best as you did, or at least trying. As then, a huge meeting was called, and let's just say they had one thing coming for them. It was the rage of the fourth Hokage and the red hot-blooded habanero, and they deserved it. Even the elders did. And the friends of the former couple looked down in shame, except for Mikoto, as Kushina went there and hugged her, as her eyes widened. Kushina, thank you. Naruto told me about you and your family. Thank you so much. At least some people have the tendency to act good, while others cannot control their own children and pass off their bad habits to them. As Tizunmi flinched at this, because Kushina was looking at her, because she remembered that at one point, before they become friends, she did tease Kushina of such, losing about her clan and some stuff like that. But later on, Kushina became the legendary Konoichi, only seconded in strength and abilities to Minato and Tsunade. And that is when, well, she started to respect Kushina wholeheartedly, even after becoming their friend. I apologize, Kushina, I will. You don't need to do anything. We're back now. You can say that his parents are back. And who we are. That will teach him a lesson. As after that, Danzo then asked, where are you leaving then? You figured it out. We're extracting everything within from Konoha and moving to outskirts of Konoha. We are going to remain in the village but not as shinobis anymore. Neither is Naruto going to be a shinobi. You can go all die for all we care. We will only train him to protect our own clan and family. As that is when Naruto's life took a turn for the better. People started to regret their actions once they found out who he was. Naruto changed himself into a substitution to go inside the village to get stuff now, so nobody could detect him. And, well, let's just say, both his and Sasuke's mother, well, got too chummy and one night when they were drunk, signed their marriage contract. Life was going good for them, until the time came for the Chunin exams. Akatsuki, Orochimaru. 2 villages, Iwakumo, attacked. Satsuki had a secret. She could control the black flames. She was so enraged when Orochimaru murdered and butchered her whole family, her whole clan. Even Sasuke was killed. Naruto was enraged as well, but his parents did not die. He wouldn't let them. Naruto revived the Uchiha family, mainly Itachi, Sasuke, and the parents. Why did Itachi die? He was trying to protect Sasuke and was caught off guard without his weapons. Naruto started to float in the air. That is when he absorbed the knowledge of the universe and the chakra. As everyone then saw, another figure rose. She wore black yukata now and had long black hair, looking like a goddess. My name is Satsuki Uchiha, the goddess of all flames and the Shinto goddess. My domain has been tempered with. My name is Chaos. I am the creator of this universe and reality. I came here to rest with my beloved. and it seems that it was disrupted by you corrupted mortals. As with a single snap, everything warped around. They became powerless, so weak that they could not even lift a single kunai. What they thought was their pride and joy was taken away from them, and now all they could do was just stand there and watch in horror. I have taken away your abilities to lift weapons. You can only use them for construction and betterment. Be better people now. As he turned towards his parents, you two are my parents, and I will respect you as such. Do not worry. The memories of the child and my incarnation are intact. You will slowly get my knowledge, and we will merge together. Same could be said for mine, said Satsuki. Now then, beloved. I guess our vessels were also engaged, so we will marry again, right? Yes, but this time around, we will go with your plan instead of mine and taking a vacation. We will recreate this world. What do you mean, Kiyosama? No, Kachan. You will call me Naruto, as that is the name you have given. I am chaos for them, but I am your son. As he looked at them with warm smile as Kushina started to cry tears of joy. And time passed from then on. Kushina and Minato, Fugaku, Mikoto, Itachi, and Sasuke were turned immortal. As many millennia passed, the Shinto goddess remained there with others, as they also became minor gods. As well, Naruto ruled over the western lands as it started to expand. Many millennia passed down, and the world itself has forgotten about Chakra, the Sage of the Sixth Path, and all of them. Now, all the nine-tailed Bijus were combined into one, the nine-tailed fox Kurama, who was still nine tails, but each tail consisted of one Biju's power, and the ninth tail was his own Biju's power, making him a god in his own right, in both Shinto as well as in his own realm. He created some other minor gods like his wife, but he did not do that to his parents. He loved them too much. He did not want any responsibility on them. As he created the Greek mythology, as Gaia and the other big creatures were born, they brought birth to other creatures who ruled over humanity. Naruto was enraged with them, and from one of such creature, known as Kronos, and his wife Rhea, he made sure that birth of the seven was possible. Hestia, Demeter, Hera, as well as Poseidon, Hades, and Zeus. These were born, and Zeus was raised there by Gaia herself in a hidden mountain, and when the time came, he became the king of gods, and Fates, Sister of Fates were also created, and the Titans were sealed off in the pits of Tartarus, as that was governed by Hades. As Zeus was the king of skies and thunder, so he ruled over all gods, with his sister wife Hera. And, well, he had many escapades before that, and let's just say he had many children. He still does. As many millennia has passed, and the demigod era still continued. In the modern days as well, humankind has developed much more intellect and started to develop things, but they have also developed greediness amongst themselves. And so could be said for the gods. They have become too much lax and did not do their job as they were told to do. As one day, when everyone was on Mount Olympus, just above New York City, as the meeting was going on there, the Sister of Fates arrived. The one who created all this and started the revolution is mad. He will come here to rest and visit and to inspect. If he finds that you are lacking, he will erase you. Who is such person who can erase me? The one who created all. Could it be chaos? As Zeus then shrank down on his seat, realizing what he has just done. Suddenly they all felt huge amount of power, as there it was. Wait, it was different, as it was Minato, Chaos' right-hand man, the Thunder God. How dare you say those words about the one who created you? Do you wish to be erased forever? I am sorry, but who are you? I am Lord Chaos' servant. My rank is still above you, so don't even try to think that you, being the king of these gods, can govern me. I'm above you. As all of them gasped. As then, he said, you think you can do this to me? As he threw a lightning rod, but surprisingly, a much more powerful energy force arrived there. How dare you throw that to my father? Said a booming voice, as the whole Mount Olympus shook. And that is when they all saw Chaos in its all glory, wearing black robes and toga, and with blue eyes and blonde skin and blonde hair and tan skin. As around his neck was a huge nine-tailed fox, as the fox growled, and with a single Bijudama blasted away his weapon and destroyed it, shattering it into a million pieces. I am the one who created those weapons. I can destroy it as well, said the fox. Do not test my patience anymore, Zeus. I have seen what you have done, and I am not the one who has taken lightly to this. I will bring here my beloved wife, and we will spend time here. And if any of you, by mean any of you, try to cause trouble, even you, Hera, I will destroy you all. But my lord, I have never. You have. Going after children who did not do anything wrong, but they are not supposed to. Is it you who will choose who is supposed to be born or not? Then I guess you do not deserve the domain, because they are born regardless. And even if they are, they do not deserve your treatment. They are innocent, like you see your own children, which are clearly not. Hephaestus, I can, see that he was different and you threw him out. But I know you still regret that, and you as well, Zeus. Aside from that, what good have you brought into this world? A man-hating Girl Scout, a womanizer, a prankster, and a warmonger maniac. Oi, even if you are the king of all, and a creator of everything, as Naruto single-handedly snapped his fingers and the lips of Ares were removed from his mouth. Interesting, Athena said. Oh, and a bookworm. As Poseidon chuckled. Take that, Athena. Athena just growled. As Zeus said, I will try my best, my lord. So correct yourself, everyone. You were created to do your tasks. You can relax once in a while. But you should not forget what your duties are. As after that, both Chaos and his servant was gone. You have messed up my husband, and even dragged me into this mess. I dragged you into this. It was because of your own agenda against my children. They are not supposed to be born. Yeah, clearly not the best domain, sister, said Hestia as she arrived there. As everyone smiled, hey Hestia. Yeah, I visited mother, and she did told me about Chaos. I was going to inform you about this. You see, Chaos helped mother to protect the children. He made Gaia work for him and to protect you all, and mainly Zeus. You mean yes, you were raised by Gaia herself. That is why she does not do anything under your rule, because she has got attached to you somewhat. Then Chaos, what is... To Chaos, she is kind of her child, her creation. That is why she respects Chaos. His real name is Naruto. Like the fish cake? Said Artemis. No, the maelstrom, said Apollo, the sun god. Fine. As after that, they decided to discuss that should they tell the demigod camp that maybe, just maybe, both the Chaos and his beloved will visit them. And once the news reached Chiron's ear, let's just say Dionysus and him were not, taking it very kindly and were running around like headless chickens. The creator of the universe and his beloved was visiting them. And when the demigods find out about this, let's just say an hell broke loose, literally. They were all running around like headless chickens. As Percy Jackson, their hero, then said, "Oi, why are they all doing that? Running around like headless chickens. Even those from the Ares camp are. Don't you get it? Seaweed brain," said Annabeth Chase, Athena's daughter. "They are running around like headless chicken because the creator of all things, chaos, is visiting us." As suddenly there was a bright light. "That is true. We are visiting here." And right beside him was the most beautiful woman that Percy has ever seen. She was kind of an Asian. "Everyone, meet my beloved. Her name is Satsuki Uchiha, and she is a Shinto goddess, similar to me, and, well, the goddess of black flames, Amaterasu, as everyone guessed. "Hello, everyone," she said in a melodic voice. Um, hey, how you been doing, Chaos?" As Naruto chuckled. "You kind of remind me of myself." As Sasuke then said, "Kind of remind me of Sasuke." "Yeah, well, yeah, he's kind of like him when he was younger." As in we see in Japan, Sasuke being the god of fortune and misfortune, just sitting on his throne. What? Someone must be talking about me. Even though he was the god of fortune and misfortune, he couldn't change his own fortune. That was a prank that Naruto pulled on him, and his sister agreed. As we go back to the camp, as all of them gathered there, as Chiron as well as Dionysus bowed. "My liege and my lady, it is pleasure to meet you. You don't need to bow to us. We are only here to rest and to get comfortable with children. That is our reason to come here. You see, we wanted to get to know the kids because we are planning to have our own." As they all had jaws dropped. "What? Why are you looking at us like that? Is it that bad that we have a kid?" No, my lord, it is not, but really, you are going to reunite the Japanese and Greek pantheon? Is that a bad thing? I mean, we were married even before the pantheons began, and we were the one who originated them." As they all then suddenly realized something. If Chaos was what saying was true, then they were husband and wife even before they were even a thought, even the gods. Man, that was something. As after that, Sasuke then said, "Beloved, don't do that to them. I mean, look at them. You literally broke their minds. Alright, everyone, calm down." So, Percy, right? "Yes, my lord." "You don't have to say that, Percy. Just treat me as your friend." "Oh, okay." As Annabeth just elbowed him. It's a test." "It's not a test. Come on. Are you all bookworms like Athena is?" As Athena came down. "I'm not a bookworm, my lord." "To me, you are just a little girl who is a bookworm. You need to loosen up a bit, Athena. I mean, can't you let go of a hatred? And you could have avoided that spider case as well as the you-know-what case. It was because she betrayed me, or was it that because, well, Poseidon decided to get jiggy in your, well, domain and your temple? Both." "Aw, you're just adorable," said Satsuki as she patted her head, as Athena looked down, pouting and blushing, as Athena's children looked at her with shock, as she was acting like a little girl. "I told you, right? She is like a little child." "Well, to us, honey, all of them are," Naruto said to his wife, as suddenly with a snap of his finger a huge castle appeared. "We'll be resting there. If any of you need any advice or, well, anything in sort of help, contact us there." Well, everyone was happy except for one, and Naruto sensed it as he was making his way towards the other side of the camp. "Where do you think you're going, young one?" As Luke froze where he was. "I know what you are planning. And let me tell you this. I can destroy them because I am the one who created them. And same could be said for you. Do not choose this path. It will only lead to destruction of yourself and those who you held close to you, in your revenge to get back at your father. Learn to forgive, child. Learn to let go." "I just can't. I try so hard, and they have gone snail. My lord, I tried too, but you are being corrupted, child. Your hatred is being used against you, for you to turn against your family, friends, and your father. Can't you see that Hermes is trying to get too close to you? In his own way, actually. He is. But because of the rule that Zeus put, none of them are allowed to visit the children, which I left today. As the thunder boom does not arrive there. You want me to give you a spanking, Zeus? No, my lord. Good. That rule is lifted from here on onwards, but I'm the king. As Naruto patted his head. Aw, come on, don't cry. Here you go. A new lightning bolt. Naruto gave him one. And if you act like a bad kid anymore, I will take your throne away. Please don't. Good. And you all, especially you, Ares. No war, okay? But war is fun. Then create your own domain. How about this? As Naruto created a little planet for him. There, people won't die and there will always be war. And they won't feel any pain or hurt. You can go there and rule over that domain. Well, sounds like a plan. Thanks a lot, Grandpa. Wait, Grandpa? Naruto said. Fine. I guess I am quite old. As then arrived Satsuki there. Honey, why did you left me there? Oh, hello, everyone. There are such cute children here. Who is she? She's the supreme goddess of the Japanese pantheon, my wife. As all of them bowed, even Zeus did, because he now respected chaos. Because he made him a flashy looking lightning bolt, even more better than before. As well as, make him realize that he was the king and he needed to get his act together. But Naruto was surprised that all of them acted like kids, spoiled kids in front of him, who thought of him as an elder who they respected and feared. As time passed and Naruto started to live his life there and enjoy time, that is until the Otsuzukis arrived. And nobody could stop them, not even those who were called gods. Naruto single-handedly bitch-slapped them, while Satsuki absorbed them, becoming much more stronger. And time passed some more, and began the era of a new universe, as Naruto created a sub-universe which linked to this one. The universe in which Naruto created heroes, as per request of Satsuki, as these heroes were the first ever to be created. They were the Justice League. And Naruto and Sasuke got inspired from them and created another universe altogether, which was, the Avengers. There, Naruto put up tests for them, and they all passed it with ease. Unknown to him, that universe gave birth to different alternative realities altogether, with evil incarnations of his good creations, and his good creations as well. Some of them extremes, some of them nice as usual. It was okay because it did not mingle with the original universe, his own domain, overall. He watched over them. Those who were guilty were treated as such, those who were kind enough were treated as such. As he visited even those universes which were going to go far enough. For example, the Injustice universe, where he arrived to save Superman and his wife, and Metropolis from destruction. As Batman, after seeing that this person and the female besides him stopped this with a single hand snap, tried to stop them, but looked at Wonder Woman, who bowed. Our liege, our creator, chaos, and the mother of all, the supreme goddess of Shinto pantheon, the goddess of black flames Amaterasu, Satsuki Uchiha. You graced us with your presence. Thank you for saving my friend's whole family, as well as the whole city from great destruction. Diana of Themyscira. You are, I guess, my demigoddess? My daughter? Yes, it is because of that girl, Hippolyta, that wouldn't let go of you. As Diana blushed. Father, you... come here, daughter. Yeah, your stepmom doesn't mind at all. At least, I think she doesn't, right, hon? No, not at all. As Diana was patted on the head by the younger looking kid, as Diana was much grown than her. You've grown much more beautiful and much more taller than me. I wish I could grow more longer. No, Dad, just remain as you are. As Diana picked the said man up in her arms, as his head was resting in her bosom, as Naruto then patted her. Good girl, good girl. Now put your old man down, okay? As she went then towards her stepmother, who hugged her as well. You don't need to be shy, Diana. I love all my husband's children, including you. I don't mind. I actually allowed him. And, well, those women at least love him truly. I hope that your mother does, because he is going to visit her again. Oh, goody, I'm going to have a sibling, I guess. Yes, you sure will. But Diana, Superman said, I'm sorry if I'm being rude, but I thought that your father was, Zeus. Oh, it was just to fabricate that, uh, my, father's identity, and as well as to keep it a secret. If anyone finds out, they can use me as a leverage against him. Mainly his enemies. He has enemies? Well, yes, they're called the Otsutsuki clan. They are trying to become a god of their own right. They tried to replicate his powers, but to no avail. Nobody can do that, except for him. As Batman then asked, if you are the creator of the universe, prove it. As Naruto revived his parents in front of him. Bruce? Is that you? Father? Is that a... No. Oh, and Clark, one more thing. You're about to cross the line, and you, Joker, as Joker was now a shivering mess. Erase. As Joker was erased. You... How... Why did you... As Naruto looked at him, like, are you serious? Did you forget I explained who I was? I am the one who created this universe, which is a fraction of my imagination. I can destroy it at will. But why would I? I created you all, especially because I wanted to give you these powers to bring justice to the society. And all of you have done well. It's the least I can do for the big guy, and to you, Bruce, who have been more vigilant than anyone. Even my own daughter, as Diana bowed it. And I hope that this will be a lesson to all of you who are watching. As Naruto looked directly at a camera that was camouflaged. You think you could hide from me? Yeah, you wish. Humans' technology has far advanced, but they cannot avoid a god's eye. As with a single snap, the camera was destroyed. As the other person who was watching this was Lex Luthor, the generals, as well as Amanda Wallers. He's far too dangerous. This one person who claimed to be God. Oh, Amanda, I am. As all of them now were a shivering mess. You see, I can be anywhere at any time. You have incurred my wrath. And you know what happens when one person does that, right? As all of them started to turn into dust, they are erased. I do not like my creations turning against me. It is not because I'm paranoid. It is because it's annoying to deal with them again and again and again. As the generals were already erased, as Lexton said, please, I beg for your forgiveness. I won't do this anymore. I'm out. Please just don't erase me. Okay, since I'm generous, I'll allow you to go. And you as well, Amanda. As Naruto planted a kiss on her forehead. As the chubby woman blushed. Lose some pounds, and I think I'll take you as my concubine. But only if you serve me well. It will be done, my lord. As Naruto then transformed her into a beautiful lady, much younger herself. As Naruto kissed her. Time skip. After one hot steamy night, Amanda Wallers were now in his palm of his hands, as she was the most influential woman in the whole United States, who pulled the strings, and now she was under his command as his concubine. And after that, Naruto, alongside his wife and his daughter, visited his other wife and concubine, Hippolyta. As Hippolyta and the Amazons were rejoiced after having a visit from their god, and there was a huge party there. As Naruto was resting with his wives now on the bed. On his left side was Satsuki, and his on right side was Hippolyta again. My love, you visiting me here is all good and well, but may I ask, why suddenly visit here? As Naruto explained the real reason that what was about to happen. It seems that you have saved us from bad fate, and turned it into a good one. Yes, that I have, my love. Now my next target is to go there, into the other universe that I told you about. Ah, the Avengers one, right? Yes. I have to tell my son Odin and Thor about the whole mess that is about to, well, come their way. I hope that goes well for you. As Naruto chuckled because he knew how stubborn and hard-headed Odin was, and, well, Thor was another story. Time skip. Naruto went there and prevented them from being destroyed. Asgard was saved, as well as, well, Thanos was killed. And as for Darkseid, he was Naruto's loyalist follower, and only destroyed those planets who were meant to be destroyed, thinking themselves of gods, which was not good, and they needed to be put into place. He created his own task force, the Guardians of the Green Lantern as well, to give hope. He created many other rings, the Rage, the Hope, as well as the Will, and many, many more. Especially the Love, which was his wife's creation, the Sapphires. Naruto did not know why, but he was happy with his wife's creation as well. Aside from Amanda, Hippolyta, his concubines were Hestia as well. Surprise, surprise. As well as Athena, Artemis, and Mikoto Uchiha, because Fugaku was in love with another one, who was none other than a Japanese woman that resembles Mikoto. Mikoto was quite mad when he did that, and he was relieved from his duties and turned into a mortal, as per his wishes. Now Mikoto was alone, and Naruto was the one who took her up on that offer, as surprisingly his father passed away. Naruto was not sure how, but later he found out that it was because of the Otsuzukis who killed him, or managed away. Naruto was so enraged that he eradicated all the Otsuzukis. His mother was now alone, and while comforting her and regaining over his own sorrow at the loss of his father, both of them found comfort with one another. Since they were gods, basically it was, well, there was no line between them, and that is why they spent their time together and became close. But his first wife was none other than Satsuki, and Zeus was quite jealous of his royal grandfather, and Hera finally allowed him to have children until he spends a lifespan with them in the Earth realm and have actually married them. And Hera was also allowed to go out of her domain and marry anyone she loves. And let's just say, Hera within a short span of time had more children than Zeus now, as Zeus was flabbergasted. I guess what's shoves around comes around, right? And karma's a bitch. Zeus realized that. And everything was now good on all the universes, no threats to avail, as Naruto was resting on his throne. On his lap was his wife, who was hugging him close. You know what? This was the best decision of her life, Satsuki. Creating the universe and ruling over it, with justifications. The Justice League were doing their job, and the Avengers were doing theirs, protecting the Earths. And on the main realm, he was there himself to protect it, alongside the gods and Percy Jackson, his own champion. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this story off, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you did, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. As this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing out. Peace.